Hello everybody and welcome to the famed Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas for the third race for our 2025 NR2003 NASCAR Xfinity Series season. Coming off our first two plate races of the year where Cesar Baccarella pulled off the massive upset at Daytona, Austin Hill dominated Atlanta. We got our first road course race of the season, and the favorite Connor Zilisch starts on pole position alongside his rookie teammate, the one of Carson Quaffle, with William Byron and Sam Mayer behind them as we get to the Geico restart zone, and we are green and underway here at COTA. Who is going to go to victory lane here in our first road course race of the season? The advantage early going to Quaffle and the Bass Pro Shops Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports. Zilisch right there on his outside. Behind them, Byron, Mayer, and Austin Hill, who's been on a roll to start the year. Behind us, we got some cars going wide there. Dean Thompson got a big shot and slides and spins. Around goes the 26 of Dean Thompson. He just got ran over by Josh Bilicki, who apparently was not watching where he was going. And then Thompson spins himself back out right in front of Bilicki and Sammy Smith in a huge stack up here to start this race at Circuit of the Americas. And in chaos, really, that's going to take Josh Bilicki in the 91 out of this race. Huge damage on the nose of that race car from basically running over Dean Thompson. Meanwhile, back at the front, Connor Zilisch has found his way by Carson Quaffle, and Zilisch is now leading the way here at COTA for the first time today as Zilisch tries to get his first career Xfinity Series win here in our universe. A strong start to the day here at COTA. He passed his teammate Carson Quaffle for the lead. So Zilisch now in control early here on this opening lap of racing. Zilisch follows him through into second. Sam Mayer third. William Byron fourth. How about Taylor Gray? The rookie having a great start to the day, running in the top five. You got Chastain back there. Give a little shot to Alex LeBay. And there's the 53 of Sage Karam. Bounces off the guardrail via the bumper of Sammy Smith. Manages to save it. Keep it going the right direction, and we will continue on, but we're still racing back to the yellow. It was that initial incident there, but Connor Zilisch, your leader, leading the opening lap of racing here at Circuit of the Americas after getting by his teammate Carson Quaffle, who's now taking the lead back here on lap 4, so actually no yellow for that initial wreck. Quaffle currently has the Xfinity fastest lap, which would be a bonus point as Quaffle is fast enough where he's been able to get by Zilisch and starting to gap him now. A very impressive start to this race from your leader, Carson Quaffle, and the number one Bass Pro Shops Chevrolet. He's holding off Connor Zilisch now last lap of the stage, making their way through the final two right-hand corners here. And towards the start-finish line, Carson Quaffle is about to get his first stage win of the season as he makes his way down the front straightaway here. Carson Quaffle from second place on the grid, gonna win stage one here in COTA. Zilisch second, Mayer third, Byron fourth, Taylor Gray runs on the top five, Austin Hill coming through to take sixth, followed up by Corey Hyman seventh. So yeah, that was Carson Quaffle's first stage win of his rookie season. Christian Eckes comes through to be eighth, get 3 stage points. William Sawalich, another rookie, coming through in ninth, and then Jesse Love will earn the final stage point, keeping up that hot momentum for RCR. So Carson Quaffle beats Connor Zilisch to win stage one here at COTA. Now we're going to get back underway in stage number 2 on lap 16, and Nick Sanchez, who would have been the leader, going to pit here. As we always know here at COTA, the strategy always a huge factor in who wins this race. Sanchez now comes in the pit lane, which allows Quaffle to move right back up to the front row alongside his teammate of Ross Chastain, that number 9 car. Of course, Chastain coming down from the Cup Series, trying to pick up an Xfinity Series win here at COTA. Behind them, of course, Zilisch and Taylor Gray. So Sanchez in the pit lane, and we are green and back underway here in stage number 2 at COTA. It is Quaffle and Chastain for the lead. Chastain to lead that time by. Here comes Taylor Gray to the inside, 3 wide for the lead here at COTA. Here comes Taylor Gray in the 54. What a move by the rookie. He's battling Ross Chastain for the lead as they go into the S's here to begin the stage. Behind them, Quaffle, Zilisch battle, and Taylor Gray takes the lead. He is now going to be clear of Ross Chastain. Quaffle, course cutting in a half right there through the S's. Zilisch also went a little bit wide. He'll be able to get back in front of Jesse Love. But now Quaffle to the inside, Taylor Gray, and now Quaffle doing battle with Gray for the lead. Some great racing early on here in COTA. Taylor Gray on the inside, Carson Quaffle on the outside. Now they're lane switch. Quaffle inside, Gray outside here. Gray goes a little bit wide, but he's going to be able to hold Carson Quaffle back for now, and a great restart for the rookie of Taylor Gray in the 54, able to get ahead of Carson Quaffle. Later in the stage, cautions out as Daniel Dye has been sent crashing hard into the guardrail with Ryan Ellis. Jeremy Clements also involved, but a hard crash for Ryan Ellis and Daniel Dye here. And Daniel Dye's nightmarish start to the year continues. Caution on the speedway. So now the caution is out. So on this restart here on lap 19, cars can be pitting before we go green. William Byron in the 17 coming in. Blaine Perkins is in. Sammy Smith and more drivers coming in for their pit stops. A whole host of guys coming in. Ryan Ellis did DNF from that crash. He and Balicki will be 37th, 38th. Harrison Burton also on pit road. Dean Thompson, Brandon Jones. I mean, almost the whole damn field's coming in for their pit stops right now. A lot of cars in their pit stops. Your front row will now be Ross Chastain and Austin Hill, who's trying to go back-to-back wins here. Of course, Austin Hill dominant in the Super Speedway win at Atlanta. His third straight there. Now working the outside of Ross Chastain. What a line through the corner by Austin Hill. That was absolutely masterful as he drives his way into the race lead. Austin Hill, now your leader here in COTA, manages to get by Ross Chastain on the restart with a brilliant pass. There, here we are on lap 20. 11 to go to the stage, and Alfredo gets sent by Clements, and he runs into the cone, which somehow is a force field around it, and big damage to the nose of Anthony Alfredo's car. No caution, we stay green. Austin Hill silly, and there goes the 32 of Austin Green. Just got sent by Josh Williams into the heavy braking zone, which has been calamity corner today. Austin Green just gets hooked and spins into that guardrail. Off into the sand trap he goes, but manages to keep his momentum up to not get stuck. But nonetheless, we still threw the yellow for that spin, and the tough day for Austin Green there, getting wrecked. Racing with Josh Williams. Meanwhile, Zilich, the back of the group with William Byron after all the pit strategy, shaking himself out. The front is Austin Hill, your leader, who has led laps now in all 3 races to start the season. Now more cars pitting as we go back underway with just 6 to go in stage 2. That's Chastain is in, a bunch of other cars. Now we restart with Austin Hill, and Sam Mayer in the 41 with a great restart, clears the 21 and the 7 of Allgaier through turn 1. And now Sam Mayer, your new leader here at Circuit of the Americas, trying to bounce back after a rough start to the year. Mayer leading the way here in COTA as he tries to pick up his first stage win with his brand new team, Haas Factory Team. So Mayer took the lead, but a yellow came out here. Couldn't quite find why with like 4 to go on the stage. So Riley Earps, who would have been your leader, now coming in before we take the green flag. So now it'll be once again Sam Mayer on the front row, this time alongside the 7 of Justin Allgaier for a 1-lap shootout to determine stage 2. Who's going to get the playoff point? Who's going to get the stage points? We're going to find out as heading to the Geico restart zone. Green flag is out. We're back underway. A 1-lap shootout to decide stage 2 here in COTA. It is Sam Mayer battling out with Justin Allgaier. Look behind them. Connor Zilich getting aggressive, going 3 wide, 4 wide into turn 1. Mayer driving away with the lead, but what a move by Connor Zilich, going 4 wide, now scrapping it out for third place with Justin Allgaier and Austin Hill 3 wide. And through the S's, Zilich going to clear with an aggressive send right there. He'll fall in line by Jesse Love. Now here comes Sam Mayer. Final 2 corners of the stage. Going to get the first stage win for Haas Factory Team this season. And of course, 10 much needed points for his cause after a tough start to the season. Sam Mayer going to win stage 2 here at Circuit of the Americas. Jesse Love continues the strong momentum in second. Zilich third. Allgaier fourth. And Byron rounds out the top 5. Austin Hill 6th. Josh Williams 7th. Ryan Sieg, Harrison Burton, and Corey Heim the top 10. So great start to the day for guys like Sam Mayer, Connor Zilich, Love, Hill, Allgaier, Byron, all in the mix. Now we're back underway here on lap 33, 16 to go. It is Connor Zilich battling Jesse Love for the lead. We know Zilich is in a real good spot to bring it home here. A great restart from the 88 on the outside lane. Can Jesse Love fight back on the inside? Not quite. Connor Zilich clear for the lead once again with now just 16 laps remaining here at Circuit of the Americas. He bided his time, and now he is in prime position to go get this win here and punch his ticket into the Xfinity Series playoffs. But before that, during that restart, Nick Sanchez got turned by Baltazar Leguizamon into the 31 of Blaine Perkins, bringing out the caution flag. With Zilich, Learson, another restart. Jesse Love on the outside, Zilich on the inside. Now just 13 laps remain here at COTA. Zilich and Love don't count out the 17 of William Byron, who's going 3 wide to the bottom. Here comes Byron for the lead. Can Byron try to steal this one away from Zilich, who was in such prime position on the last restart? Now they're 3 wide for the lead here at COTA. Jesse Love on the inside, Connor Zilich in the middle, Byron on the outside going to the S. It's a dangerous part of the racetrack, and Byron sends it. What a move by William Byron to take the lead. 3 wide to the entry of the S as he takes the lead. Zilich into second. Love down to third. What a move by William Byron. Now later that on that restart behind them, there goes Carson Hocevar. The 14 gets absolutely punted off into the heavy braking zone. He got doored by Carson Quaffle, and then Chastain finished him off. And Hocevar goes for a spin in the 14 machine. And what a wild way to continue here in the 13 to go now. Brendan Poole in the 44. Some sort of mechanical issue, dropping back a ton of positions here. Back at the front of the field, though, it is William Byron trying to drive away from Connor Zilich. And here we are, just 4 laps to go. Here comes Connor Zilich to the inside of Byron. Zilich trying to get the win here at COTA, the first of his career on the outside of Byron. He made a great move, but Byron with so much momentum. Can Zilich stay to the bottom? No, Byron gets aggressive. Clear Zilich low. Zilich has to lift, and Byron maintains the lead here. Just 4 to go. That may have been Zilich's best opportunity to get by the 17, but these two guys have driven 6 seconds off from the RCR duo, running third and fourth. It's down to Byron and Zilich now, with just 2 laps to go. Byron leading, but Zilich is still within striking distance here. He's just got to have a good section of corners here through the stadium section to be able to keep with Byron, put himself in a good spot to go after the win here. But William Byron has put on an absolute master class of defense here in this final stage, finding every way possible to keep Zilich behind him. We might lose a little bit of momentum there on exit the stadium section. Look at the gap. Byron able to really grow it here through the carousel corner. Now white flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank at Circuit of the Americas for William Byron. Zilich, he sent it in there to turn 1, and it stuck. Zilich, a huge gain on William Byron. He's going to be right there coming into the S's. What can Connor Zilich do? The S's, though, it's been his worst part of the racetrack. He's struggled here all day long, and now William Byron, who's been so strong here, gets a great line through there. Zilich able to keep it close, but now on the exit of the S's, William Byron able to get a really strong line through the corner right there and grow the gap just a little bit over Zilich, who's still trying to close in. He's getting aggressive, still hitting some of the apex corners. A great battle for the win here in COTA between Byron, the course Cup Series veteran, and the rookie of Connor Zilich here as they continue to do battle. Now going to the heavy braking zone, one of Zilich's last few opportunities to really gain a lot of time here and give himself a chance in the stadium section. Zilich, a much more conservative entry there through the stadium section, and look at all the time it's going to cost him. William Byron now really extending that lead, pulling away down the long back straightaway here at COTA, and that might be it. Zilich may have fumbled away his last shot at it in the final 5 laps here. As William Byron now entering the stadium section for the final time. This is the corner where Zilich has been at his best. I mean, look at how much time Zilich was able to close in right there. But it looks like it's still going to be a little bit too late for Zilich here going through the stadium section, which he's been so strong at all day long, trying to keep up with Byron. But Byron just hitting his marks, not making any mistakes, which makes it so hard for Zilich to find a way by. And now William Byron heading to the carousel for the final time here at COTA has put together an absolute masterclass in the final stage. Great execution from him and that Hendrick Motorsports team. And they look like they're about to head to victory lane, but Zilich still has 2 more corners to try to find a way by Byron, who gets a nice safe entry to the corner. Zilich being aggressive behind him, and he looks like Zilich is going to run out of time through the final corner for the final time here at Circuit of the Americas. William Byron for Hendrick Motorsports is going to win at COTA after an amazing battle with Connor Zilich. Byron wins. Zilich second. That's Byron's 5th career Xfinity win. He led 13 laps today. Jesse Love, 3rd place. Austin Hill, 4th place. RCR on fire to start the year. Justin Allgaier rounds out the top 5. How about Christian Eckes, his best finish of his Xfinity career in P6. And a strong run from Corey Heim behind them, the 24. Heim going to come home in a solid 7th place run today. Some good momentum for Heim. Josh Williams with his best road course finish of 8th here at COTA. Then here comes the 25 of Harrison Burton in position to get his first top 10 of the season with AM Racing. Sammy Smith, though, putting some pressure on him for that 9th spot. But down the front straightaway, Harrison Burton will come home in 9th, and Sammy Smith will get his 2nd top 10 in a row. And that is how it will end here in COTA. William Byron, a masterclass in the final stage, manages to hold off the hotshot rookie Connor Zilich for the win. Zilich so close to punching that ticket to the playoffs, but regardless, still had a very good points day. But Byron the winner, and here are your final race results. What a race from William Byron. I mean, he just executed perfectly. There really wasn't much Zilich could have done there. And Zilich still comes home second. Great race, ton of speed, a lot to look forward to for the rest of the season for Connor Zilich. Jesse Love, Austin Hill, RCR, unbelievable start to the year. Both in the top 5. You got Allgaier, Eckesheim, Williams, Burton, Smith, the top 10. How about Austin Green coming home in 11th? Great run for him after being spun out earlier in the race. Top 15 for Kyle Sieg. Hocevar ends up down 20th. Herbst 21st. Sam Mayer finished 22nd. Some sort of strategy issue there in the final stage cost him. And then Carson Quaffle finished a lap down in 26th, but did earn the Xfinity fastest lap of the race and the bonus point associated with it. Tough day for Ross Chastain, Nick Sanchez. Now here's your updated Xfinity Series playoff grid. After Byron, of course, not eligible for the playoffs winning, Austin Hill remains the only driver locked in, but Allgaier, Love, Sammy Smith looking really good on points, as well as Brendan Poole, Matt DiBenedetto, Ryan Sieg, Jeb Burton, Parker Retzlaff. Great starts to the year. William Sawalich, 10th in the points. Zilich now jumps all the way from the 30s to 11th in points with his strong performance. And Blaine Perkins sits on the bubble just above the guys on the outside looking in, those drivers being Nick Sanchez, Sheldon Creed, Carson Quaffle, and Christian Eckes. So William Byron puts together a masterclass and wins at Circuit of the Americas. Next episode, we will be in Phoenix, dueling in the desert. And as always, we conclude this episode and give a special shout out to my channel members. Thank you very much to Brenda Breen and Jeremy Isley for your support. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me and helps the channel continue to produce some awesome content on our road to 1,000 subscribers. We just recently eclipsed 960. So those of you that are watching and are not subscribed, please do subscribe. It's completely free. It only takes a couple of seconds and it helps me out a ton. If you want to become a paid channel member and get early access to all these videos, link for that is in the description down below. And until next time, I hope you all have a good one.